Yeah,
And
it's exciting. It's. I mean, I know it's a lot. It's a lot of work. I know there are times where it's very heavy on people. A lot of stuff is going on. But at the same time, all these different people coming together, committed to not just doing something, but taking very specific steps and actions. It's kind of exciting and motivating. It's a real interesting bag of emotions right now.
Mm-hmm.
You just want to be involved.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something we've only heard about. For my generation, a lot of us have only either we witnessed it as little kids, like you were saying, I remember being a little kid going to NAPO, meetings, or that's for people not familiar, because I'm about to start throwing out some crazy acronyms. New African Peoples Organization. I remember all of us for a weekend at Ahmed's house and down in Alabama, stuff like that. So we knew that stuff, but it's different as an adult now to actually really begin to see the work not just unfold, but be able to start taking part in some ways in some of the things that we watched our parents work towards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's exciting for some of us old folk too. And I think in my generation, we got two different perspectives, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about the people who were activists.
Right.
On one hand, I even saw it this weekend. I saw two articles by two former Panthers.
Yes.
One, Elaine Brown, who was saying, well, this Black Lives Matter, it ain't serious like we were. And on the other hand, you had Erica Huggins, who was like happy about it. She's happy to see this emergence. And she, so I think, and one of my friends sent me Elaine's article, and I sent her back. She wanted to know what I thought, and I said it was disturbing. And what I meant by that was, for me, I've been waiting for something like this to happen, right? And I've been doing my work ever since I was 18. I'm 62 now.
Right.
And so when I see it pick up, so, we've always had, because we've always attempted to be intergenerational. So I've always seen young people like you who were a part of us and doing your thing, right? I've seen my daughter do her thing, right? But it's something when I could go to a classroom and I have young activists in my classroom, and young people stop me and say, look, we got this project going. And there are people I don't know, I've not connected with. So that means that something's growing, something's emerging. I'm happy with that. And even though there are some things maybe that, I might see contradictions. I saw contradictions in the stuff we're doing. So I just want to encourage it. I don't want to diss it, and if I have something to offer, I want to offer it, whether it's advice or criticism. But I don't want to discourage it, and I don't want to set up a relationship where folks will be defensive because I'm just dissing them. So I think those in my generation, we're going to have to be careful about that. We should be able to offer what we see, and we should be, if we see something, just like anybody else, just like a young person coming up, if they see something, should be able to offer whatever they see, because I do think we don't want to have a situation where people can't voice what they see and what they believe. At the same time, I think we got to respect that people are putting themselves out there, right?
Right.
So, Black Lives Matter, a lot of them have put their lives, their bodies on the line. They participated in civil disobedience in a way where, really people could have been killed doing some of the things people are doing, right? And so I don't want to just dismiss that because it's important. It's just like, my book, We Will Shoot Back, talks about armed resistance. And just because I talk about armed resistance doesn't mean I don't respect the people who are engaged in nonviolent direct action in the 60s. Because they were putting their lives out there. And I benefit from that today, from them sacrificing themselves like that.